Oh, well, we don't have that anymore. Made it to an area of California I never really knew about until this week. Welcome to the channel of the Roving Veterans.
I'm Rob.
And I'm Bethany.
And don't forget about our dog, the Traveling Maverick.
We chose our name because we RV, and we're also both military veterans.
We bought our first camper in 2020 and been full-time ever since.
So what had happened was, I wanted to go to Glamis. Rob wanted to go to American Girl Mine, and we put in Glamis, and he didn't like the road, so then I changed it to American Girl Mine, and it brought us on this road. Literally only to go down this road for 1.5 miles at 10 miles an hour to turn around. So that's beautiful. So really, no matter where we're at this point, it is sitting at 4:25, and I'm just about over it. Today, I'm over the day, I guess you could say. And so we're going to go, drive 10 miles an hour to turn around and then figure out what we're doing, because I currently still don't know, and the road's a whole mess. Like this. Yeah. So I told him, if he can find somewhere to park, just find somewhere to park and we'll just be done for the night. Yeah. Valentine's Day was a complete bust, so oh well. Thankfully, they were nice enough to let us turn around in this here parking lot, or should I say this here RV park. This guy's even helping us figure out where we're going to park for the night. Oh, well, we don't have that anymore. I will say, it is very nice of this man to be trying to help us find somewhere to park for tonight. Very nice. It's a little dusty and windy today. What do you reckon? Well, I think we made it home for the night. It's a little, foggy looking. You can't see the mountains very clear because of the dust/sandstorm. But what do you do? Still better than a parking lot, so I'll take it.
That little kid's ripping.
Well, it is Valentine's Day, and we are boondocking in the middle of absolutely nowhere, California. But it's Valentine's Day, so why not? We're having surf and turf. We've got 2 ribeyes that have been marinating for however long, over a day at this point. Rob's surf is salmon. My surf is shrimp. Then we're going to have some asparagus and some mac and cheese. Looks good. Let's eat. Well, let's get started, and then we'll eat. So we're out here in the desert just roaming around, letting Maverick go to the bathroom, and we found a deep hole, but there's one problem here. Okay, so there's a big old hole, right? Some idiot has thrown a bunch of trash from what looks like their camper. Maverick, no! What looks like their camper remodel just went in this big old ginormous hole in the middle of the desert. And that's the kind of thing that gets BLM land shut down. All of the idiots who just throw trash in the middle of government land. Good job there. I hope you felt really good about what you did. Got this Actio. There's zero color to where you would really think it was dead. But then you get up here and it's actually blooming. How crazy is that? But I will say cactus are some of the craziest plants. You'll think they're dead all the time, and then they'll have other green stuff growing from them, so who knows? It does look green. Ain't that what? Like? Whatever. Tastes like coyote poop?
Fossilized dinosaur turd. Interesting mineralization around here. That really could be something.
I'm currently peeling from a sunburn, but it's cold out here. Like, I'm glad Maverick went ahead and did his doggy business so we can go back to the camper because it's cold. And it's not that far. Showing you a little cooking action of what we're eating for dinner. Steamy a little. And we got our ribeyes with mushrooms and onions sauteed in Worcestershire. We got some mac and cheese, some asparagus, and some shrimp. Well, I didn't know how to dress this morning because the thing said 50 something. Let me show you real quick. Well, it shows us 59, but I'm out here in a tank top and it feels phenomenal. Now, in saying that, there's zero wind. Yesterday, I guess we got all the wind out of the way yesterday. Today, it's just so still and it feels amazing. Like a tank top, I feel fine. So this is BLM land, y'all. Let me show you. This is BLM in Southern California. Literally like 20 minutes from Yuma. But look how flat it is. If you're looking for somewhere to boondock, I mean, sure, it's boondocking and you know you don't have services. But if you don't have auto level on your camper, this would be amazing. I tell Rob all the time, that's one of my favorite things on our Grand Design is auto level, because the last camper we had didn't have it. So we slept the wrong way in bed. We slept uncomfortable sometimes just so we wouldn't have to go level. But this is very similar to quartzite, as in it's gravel and flat. So quartzite gets real full sometimes. Yeah, I'm having thoughts. That's our camper, right? But look how flat this is. And there's no one here. Why are we piled in at quartzite every winter when this is an option? Found a piece of quartz that I think's probably pretty big. But it's so down in there, we can't get it out. I just looked down and said, that looks like that's liable to be a big piece. So I started digging and, yeah, you might be getting to the bottom of it. Ah, it's not even that big.
Green on the bottom.
It does have green on it, though.
White quartz on top. Interesting mineralization out here.
Definitely.
I really need to get my
metal detector out.
Metal detector out and see what some of this stuff is. Wow. Look at that. It's almost like it's green but shiny in there. But the only thing is, so you bring your metal detector out here, this is what you're gonna find all day. Can of beans from 1937.
Yeah.
Some crusty miner was out here hungry and tossed it, because you're probably just gonna find trash and waste your time. But who knows? That guy found the potato in Oatman. Like, you never know. You might find a potato.
He thinks he's on a trail on something. And I don't know what, but we did see some poop. That looks like deer or pronged horn, something or another. So one thing me and Rob are going to tell you about is once you get to the desert, if you've never been in the desert before, there are a lot of really cool rocks. And if you don't watch out, by the end of year one, you're going to have so many rocks in your camper. Go watch the long trailer that's got Lucille Ball and Ricky Ricardo, or I don't know if that's his real name in real life or was. It's hilarious because it really makes me think of when we first got out west, how many rocks we carried around for so long until we found out, what are we doing? Like, we got to get rid of some rocks. But there's some cool rocks out here. Yeah. But look at this. Like, this is a piece of quartz. Look how big my foot. Well, I'm a 7.5 in women's. Look how big this piece of quartz is, though. It's pretty big. Now, what do you really do with it? I couldn't tell you that. People collect all kinds of gemstones and rocks, though. So when we first got out here out west, I kept a few quartz. Now I'm like, they're everywhere out west. But I guess if you're never coming back to out west, what on earth is that? That's the world's biggest can.
Oh, look, it's like cut open the top and we're using it or something. And maybe a trash can or something.
That looks wild. All the dust is blowing now. Wow.
The majority of the gold that they find, though, is very small here. So you'd be taking stuff like this really interesting rock, and crushing it. Like if you had the ability to crush that and see what's inside, it's sparkly and
It's big.
different. Yeah. Yeah, it's a massive rock. And it's hard too. That's a super hard rock. Like silica.
Rob found a really sparkly one.
Pretty sure it's silica.
No, I have no idea.
Man, how did anybody find anything out here? Could you imagine coming out here with like no metal detector, no, like you're just looking around?
We're in California, gold rush time. Never said no thanks, I'm not going. But Rob's gonna try to find something out there. So it's not only Valentine's Day weekend, it's also President's Day weekend, which means a lot of places are going to be real full. We're just boondocking it. So for our brunch today, and I say brunch because it's 10, we're going to have some bratwurst, eggs, and hash browns. And then Rob's going to go exploring with his metal detector out here. And just like that, we got bratwurst, hash browns, and scrambled eggs. Let's eat. And it's about 12:30, noon 30, and it is a beautiful day. So we're going to go for a ride at the Imperial Sand Dunes. So let's do it. Hey, Maverick, you want to go for a ride? Oh, yep. There he goes. Let's go. Let's go for a ride. His favorite part of anywhere we're at is getting there. He loves riding. I happen to think, well, we should probably grab the air compressor. We're not planning on doing like dunesy stuff today. This is just a scope it out kind of day because we've heard that it's going to be packed. That's why we ended up staying here where we're at right now. Our plan was to go to Glamis this weekend until we found out how many people they expected to have here, because we didn't even realize it was going to be a free weekend, which draws even more people out. So we decided to stay put here until Tuesday, and then when everybody leaves this 4-day weekend, since Monday's President's Day, that's when we're going to move over there whenever everybody leaves, because we feel like everybody will be there this weekend, so next weekend should be pretty dead. So that's our plan. But just in case something comes up, we're getting the air compressor. Figured it was probably not a bad idea. A local told me that California voted in a gas tax to help pay for their roads. Can't you tell?
Only takes one of those. Your whole day. Wow.
Did you see that one and you just, for some reason, I don't know, you hit it just right where you didn't hit it. But I thought we were going to hit it for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm just glad that these are pretty much patched. Oh my goodness. There's some of them that are not patched though. Wow. You didn't know you were going to do some like extreme off-roading on the road, did you?
Get there, huh?
So we officially saw the BLM sign. We officially saw the Sand Dunes train track BLM sign. So we're here.
Officially in Glamis.
Glamis store. Look, you got all the. Wow.
Propane.
People, this looks like a storage lot on this side. Look, they might have something going on down there right now. Because there were tents up, like vendor tents. Man, how cool. Wow. As far as you can see.
It's like Mad Max out here. Loving it.
There's the sand blowing over the road. I have zero explanation for why this is not a national park. See Osborne Overlook. We should take that.
Was a go-to.
Well, that's okay. Oh wow, look. Wow. Man.
biggest dunes you ever seen?
I think so, yeah. I think
for sure.
absolutely.
For me, for sure.
We've been to white sands, we've been to coral pink sands. Yep, there's nothing like this. Wow. Just does not look very hard in some spots, and I can't believe some of these people have done this with a camper. What do you think?
This truck looks just like mine right there, so if he can do it. Let's go see what kind of tires he's got on this thing.
This is exactly why we take the Jeep to scope places out before we take the camper to them, because some people make some of this stuff look easy and it's not. So we're scoping this one out.
Truck.
Look, here's a dually right here that looks same.
He's lifted.
Maybe same look as well. Yours is not lift. Oh, he's not pulling it. Never mind. Never mind.
I think I'm just gonna turn around here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Because I don't want to get stuck. Wow, they're ripping.
I mean, there's a Rivian right there. There's a Cybertruck right there.
Oh my gosh, look at all these cyber trucks.
Oh, wow. Oh my gosh.
The California desert.
We got the Cybertrucks out playing in the sand dunes today at Imperial Sand Dunes. Wow. And there's a then on the horizon, you still got the side-by-sides out there. Look, now I'm about to cross the road, I think. Wow, look at this thing.
This is the most America thing I've ever seen.
Right.
I see why people come here for President's Day. It's cool.
This is cool, man.
Celebrate America.
This is cool. Got the California flags. Don't tread on me. Pirates. U.S. flag. Got another pirate flag down here. There's a helicopter. That's probably not a good thing because it's going theoretically there. And here's the Wham-a-Lance. Well, the Wham-a-Lance is going away. The fire's still there, and the chopper's going that way. So who knows? Still curious what that is. Last week, never knew this place existed. This week, this is why we love full-time RVing. You never know what's going to be an area if you haven't just really looked up the whole area. That's why we just go with the flow sometimes. People ask us all the time, where are you going next? And I say often, not really sure yet. And this is why. We don't make reservations. Rarely do we make reservations. Because if we did, we might have missed this. It's beautiful. That honeybee's trying, look. All of the dirt bike people. And then you got the girl that I got in the background. I told her all these are all the little wannabe Instagram model kiddos. They all brought their outfits out here to do their Instagram shoot, and then you got all these dune buggies in the background.
Yeah, she's got the britches on. They look like she ain't got no britches on.
And then you got these guys in the background just filing through. Cybertruck Club. Made it back from the sand dunes, and now Rob's doing his second test of the day. Use his metal detector for like his second time in 3 years. What happens if you just stop it on top of it? His little pick thingy has a magnet on it. Right? Ain't that how it works?
Yeah. Try to get anything iron out of there. I have no idea what I'm looking for though, so.
Oh, I see something sparkly. Well, it might just be quartz now that I'm closer.
Go over it. Got it.
Pretending that we're gonna find some gold right here where we're camped at. He finally found what he was digging for. Congratulations, you got a piece of metal.
Put it in the trash for me so I feel like I cleaned up the desert, so I did something.
I swear, he does not care what he's doing. If he can be outside, he will be outside. It don't matter if it's like 8,000 degrees. He just wants to be out there. They're doing it. They're doing the dang thing. Wow, they're pulling, literally.
Wow.
They were literally pulling a momentum through the sand dunes. So I've been wondering, can we do this with my Jeep or do we have to take the side by side? If they were doing it with the momentum, I'm pretty sure we can do it with my Jeep just fine. I know we're just in the scoping it out stage of this, trying to figure out how we can make this work, where we need to park, all that. But I am so excited about coming out here. I haven't been excited about this excited in a while. Oh, the Cybertrucks are still here. Hang on. They're all down there dunes and it's still. We saw them all yesterday out here. Oh, we're missing the lineup apparently. Look at this. I don't even know what they're doing, but we're missing it. So yesterday when we were here, this was all taken by like 3 campers because of the way they were all spread out. And the BLM people told us that this area was probably going to go away for camping because of people who take advantage of it, like those people. But right now, it's still open. And there's all these cars here, but it's a camping area and not a parking area. So we're going to go 30 minutes down the road, grab the camper, and come park over here. We scoped it out, so we're on our way. Let's go to Glamis. Got about a 30-minute drive. Slow. You got it. You got it. You weren't even really that close with the mini split. All right, y'all. So nobody around, so you don't have to fuss about me using my camera while I'm driving. Nobody for miles. Just getting that out of the way. Normally we do not travel at night at all. Why would you if you don't have to? But the fact that that spot at Glamis is open right now, and it very well could not be open come morning, we're going to try to make it after sunset because a lot of people go to the sand dunes to watch the sunset. So we're on our way. It's this time of day. And it is officially, it's actually 5:20 in California, 6:20 in Arizona, which is what my watch is set to. So we're gonna do something we don't normally do, which is drive into somewhere at night, because we know that's the only way we're actually gonna get this spot. So let's go. Here we go. Made it. Made it. God, these are the ones that we were really worried about because of seeing all of the dips in the road from where people have hit. Man, there's some dips in through here, y'all. This is a very steep hill to get up here. So depending on the size of your rig and the power of your truck, you got to make sure you can make this hill if you're going to do it. But in saying that, the BLM people said this is probably not going to be a BLM camping spot next year, so who knows? Maybe it will be, maybe it won't be. But here we go. So
this is probably steeper than anything we've ever been on.
Probably so. I'm videoing. I cannot believe that we're making this happen. I'm literally still shocked that we're making this happen. Yeah. We found an area that we have never been to, at least up till now. We knew we wanted to go to Glamis, but we didn't want to go during President's Day weekend knowing how busy it was. So thankfully, a local saw us and guided us to a perfect BLM free camping area that we camped at for 2 nights until we were able to actually move our camper to Glamis. There was no light pollution, there was no noise. It was basically the perfect spot to camp close to Glamis. Anyway, y'all, we are Bethany and Rob of the Roving Vets. We are a full-time RV living channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to see all our adventures we got coming up next. I'll give you a hint. We spent a month in Glamis. Make sure you subscribe to see more.